Hi, brothers and sisters. I want everybody to meet the pKicker. He is a low-end debater and just another troll who was caught in his own trap. Sometime last year in 2008, the pKicker took the Zell challenge and used Total Depravity. After he lost, he was banned for not staying on topic, not answering questions, and using ad hominem attacks. This is typical of the low-end debaters that we see from the usual troll behavior. In front of you is one of pKicker's comments to me. I told you before, your challenge is a farce. Nobody can find two writers from the ancient world as you require under your guidelines concerning any topics. The writings do not exist for any subject matter. This was said on September 24th, 2019. Today is the 26th of September 2019, and a few hours ago, I got this from the pKicker. And you're telling one who was raised in the Roman Catholic Church, been a Christian for 36 years, fully read Scripture cover to cover 6 times through, let alone various studies, plus have read all the church fathers, and you're telling me I am lost? Yes, pKicker, I am telling you you are lost because you have proved it, and not only lost, but I'll let the viewers decide what else can be gleaned from this remark. Plus, have read the church fathers? Before we even start to pick apart the fact that pKicker calls the Zell challenge a farce, and at the same time makes this bold claim that he has read all the church fathers, I want to point out who pKicker really is. pKicker, the self-righteous Pharisee. He also told this parable to some who trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. 2 men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee named pKicker and the other a Catholic named Zell. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, God, I thank thee that I am not like other men, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even like this Catholic tax collector. I fast twice a week. I give tithes of all that I get. I have read the Bible 6 times through, done Bible studies, and read all the church fathers. But the Catholic tax collector, standing far off, would not even lift up his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than pKicker. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, but he who humbles himself will be exalted. pKicker makes the claim that the Zell challenge is a farce. He claimed it was a farce after he lost the Zell challenge, when he was unable to produce any names of people who believed, taught, or preached total depravity prior to the Reformation. He was so mad when he lost, I think he would have plunged a knife into my heart if we were face to face. He had more excuses than an inmate in jail. pKicker makes the claim he read all the church fathers. Then why wasn't pKicker unable to produce any names of any church fathers who believed in any of the Protestant doctrines created at the Reformation and afterwards? Not one name. Where are the names of people who believed in such doctrines as sola fide, sola scriptura, imputed righteousness, limited atonement, monergism, once saved, always saved, perseverance of the saints, double predestination, and yes, total depravity? pKicker makes the claim that the Zell challenge is a farce. He claimed it was a farce after he lost the Zell challenge because he was unable to produce any names of anybody who believed, taught, or preached total depravity prior to the Reformation. Where are those names, pKicker? If the Zell challenge was such a farce and you have read the Bible 6 times through, participated in various Bible studies, and read all the church fathers, certainly you can come up with the names of those who believed, taught, or preached these Protestant doctrines which you have chosen to believe in. Plus, the fact is, I have read all the church fathers. The fact is, pKicker, Jesus never taught these doctrines to the apostles and disciples, and then never taught it to their disciples. If you, who have read all the church fathers and can't come up with a single name to prove these doctrines were part of the deposit of faith prior to the 16th century when they were created by the reformers, then I have no alternative but to declare and confirm them heresies, as the church we call Catholic has for 5 centuries. No, pKicker, you have validated the Zell challenge, and that goes for the Zell challenge too also.